Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taryn and we talk about all things finance related, from the zero-based budget method to cash envelopes, basically anything that impacts our finances, whether that's good or not so good. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let's get started. All right, you guys, we're gonna hop in really quick. I need to remove my receipts. These I need to scan into Fetch Rewards and Receipt Hog. I earn gift cards or I earn cash back by using those apps, and it just takes simply taking a picture, like scanning your receipt directly into the app. We are going to be going out of town, just my husband and I, so by the time you see this, we'll probably already be on our way back. So I'm taking my ID and one credit card and then my Gas Buddy card. Gas Buddy is awesome because it links to the account or card that you want to use to purchase your gas, and then it gives you discounts like 20 cents off a gallon or whatnot, and it helps you find local gas stations near you that have special offers. So I always take my Gas Buddy whenever we travel. I think that's like really important to have on hand. So I only take that, and I do take a credit card when we travel. I don't take my debit card because of like fraud. It's just so much easier to get that handled on a credit card, and then your actual money in your bank is not impacted. So in my personal spending in my wallet, I don't know. I'm going to leave this. I don't think I'm going to take this with us. I think I will probably, like, he has a little bit of his personal spending. I don't know. If I wind up needing to pay myself back, I will, but I'm going to try to just use some of like our family fun. Dining out, we have 10 left in here from what I took in my wallet. And kids, $3 left. And then I have 30 in miscellaneous, but I don't really need to set up my wallet this weekend, so I think we're good. We are going to hop into my high priority. Nope, my essentials binder. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I say something completely other than what I mean. This is my essentials binder, and you can see my husband's been in here because the money's not in there correctly. I'm going to pull this 75 out. I did not touch any of my personal spending money again, which is awesome, and I'm going to roll that over to savings challenges. I will give myself another 75. So we do 5 ones and then 8 fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do 3 tens. And that's another 75, which again, I will try not to spend. If I have to make any like purchases that happen to be for like the home, toiletries, things like that, we have an envelope for that. Personal spending is pretty much like if I wanted to go into Barnes & Noble and get a new book, like I just purchased, well, I had pre-ordered, but like Onyx Storm just released, so that obviously comes from personal spending, but I had pre-ordered that back, a long time ago. My husband only has 20 left. He's going to get 100. But since we are going to be going out of town, I need to ask him. He probably needs to take some of this with him in his wallet versus here. And then that's it. We already did everything else in the beginning of the month. But kids, we're still doing really good. Yep, we still have 80. So we've only really spent 17 because we have that 3 in the wallet. So we're doing really good with spending, or not spending. All right, as per usual, we'll hop into high priority. We are going to go into the home category, and we are going to put $20 to both trash and water. These are, trash is quarterly and water is every other month. So I just like to put a little bit away each paycheck to be prepared for that. So now in trash, we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 295, 96, 297. So that's really good. Our bill's about 156 quarterly, so that's awesome. Water, we're going to go ahead and add 20. Okay, so now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 15, 17, 117. Yeah. I was like, did I count that right? I did. Okay, and then I think that's it for high priority. We did most of this a couple paychecks ago. All right, we are going to hop into low priority. We have quite a bit to do in here. We have not touched this binder. These are my new dashboards. This one says intentional. I have one that says persistent, and I also have one that says breathe. But I just like, this is also one of my dashboards, but I like the overlay look. I think this is just beautiful right here, like that. Okay, so let's hop in because I am just on my lunch break. I don't have a lot of time before we need to go out of town after I get off work, and I'm just using my lunch break right now. So, all right, $100 is going into seasons. I just did 3 20s, and then I did 4 10s. Okay. We are currently in winter. And I don't know when winter ends, but I feel like we still have quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put 30 into winter. And I might take some of this. Actually, you're right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take from here just to have a little bit of fun spending money for the weekend. So maybe I'll just take the 100. But what if someone can't break 100? They should be able to. To take the 100 or not to take the 100? That is the question. We'll take the 100, but 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 270, we will have 170 left over, but I will take that 100. And then, let's see. Spring is right after that. So I think I'm going to do 30 for spring as well. So spring now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 170. And then summer, I'll just do 20 and then put 20 into the next one as well. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 80 for summer. And then for fall, we'll add these 2 10s. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210 for fall. We actually didn't really spend a lot from our fall envelope. I wound up using my personal money for some family outing. So I think I'm going to take that 20. I'm going to add that to what we take with us for the weekend, just so I have a little bit more spending money. And I'm going to take another, try to find one that's not as pretty. Yeah, I'm going to take a 20. So I'm going to take this 140 with us for a little bit of spending money. Okay, so for Let's Get Away, I'm just going to go ahead and add a $100 bill. So now we have 300. Ooh, let me swap that out. This one's nicer. Okay, 300, which I don't need to use for this weekend because I actually budgeted this weekend's, like the hotel room and everything, into our actual January budget. All right, so kids' clothes is going to get 100 this time. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And so now in kids' clothes, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 215. You know what? Look at me. I'm just doing all this like bank telling stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to just take the 20s. Probably easier to break, and then not so many bills sitting in this envelope. It makes sense. Graduation, we're going to go ahead and add a $100 bill. So we have 100, 200, 300, 450, 60, 70, 480. That's awesome. Then we're going to hop into the us category. Us and deductibles is in us because that's mine and my husband's responsibility, like not the kids. And it's a low priority, not a high priority, like it's a goal of mine, but it's not necessary. But basically saving for all of our deductibles. So if we had to file a claim with our homeowner's insurance or car insurance. Oh, what is this? My daughter brought me espresso. Thanks, Sky. So yeah, so I don't think I added the money. I got sidetracked by espresso. I didn't, because we're going to put another 50. So now we have 200. But basically, if we need to use our insurance for our car, homeowner's insurance, anything like that, I want to be able to save enough for the deductible. Okay, this is my wellness envelope. So this basically usually covers like yoga or anything we want to add to the gym. What I did with a little bit of the Christmas gift money that I received, I actually, like, I don't know how much, like how many weeks it is, but I put like $800 towards my yoga tickets and purchased several classes up front because the price was increasing in the beginning of the year. So it was within my budget to purchase at the old price to kind of lock in that rate. So that's what I did. So now you're going to see this envelope build up until I have to actually start paying again. So you'll see this like slowly building up. But yes, I am still doing yoga. But I'm going to go ahead and add 40 into this one. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. So 120 in wellness. And then my husband's clothes, we are going to go ahead and add a $20 bill. We just purchased a lot of the things that he needs, so he's good for a while. 40, 50, 1, 2, and 3, 53. Oops. And then my clothes has nothing, so I am actually going to go ahead and throw in 100. So I'm going to do 50, I'm going to do 2 20s and a 10. Okay. Because I have started to lose some of that weight that I had gained back. Super proud of myself. Stopped eating out so much, and I stopped cheating as I was with the things that I should not be touching, as I have like an addiction to them, like sugar and stuff like that. And yes, food addiction is real. Don't come at me in the comments. It is real. But I've been doing really well, so I'm super proud of myself. All right, for hair, we're going to add 40. I just did 2 20s, so now we have 140. My appointment is not until Valentine's Day. Yep, I actually secured an appointment Valentine's Day morning, so I am ready for that weekend. And then makeup, we're going to go ahead and add a $10 bill. So now we have 15. For riding gear, this is going to be so we can get those helmets that communicate. We're going to add 20 this month. So now we have 150. I need to ramp this up starting next month for sure, though, because it'll start warming up enough to where we can go riding again together. Tattoo. This is for a couple's tattoo. We're going to add 5. So now we have 150, 70, 85, 185. Not sure how much we need. We haven't even secured like a style or design yet, but we'll get there. And then streaming is going to go ahead and get $5. So now we have 56. And then annual memberships, we haven't added anything to this in a while, but I'm just going to do $5 because right now we're caught up on all our memberships. I'm not really sure what we'll be using this for, to be honest. All right, so I told you guys in a couple videos ago that I wanted to add a little bit more to birthdays. So River's birthday is next month. We had already saved $300, and that's actually sitting in a high yield savings account, these $300. But I'm going to go ahead and add another 100 because I really want to be able to do a little bit more than what we had intended. So I figured I'd add a little bit this month and a little bit next month to kind of, you know, buffer that up a bit. All right, last but definitely not least, because it's so awesome to save. This binder is, this whole set is available in my shop. My particular binder came really, like to me, it's considered an oopsie. It's like really hard. I don't know how to explain it. It's not as pliable or flexible as the other ones. So I kept this one for myself because I wasn't going to sell it. But we're going to add for week 5 another $5. So now we have finished the first 5 weeks, the section 1 of this challenge, and we'll move to section 2. For the bookmark challenge, we're going to finish off January by adding this $5. So awesome. And then I'll take this out in the next video and I will go ahead and add February. But let's go ahead and see what our bonus is. I think I'm going to try to do that this year, like commit to all the bonuses. Okay, so it's $30. So what I think I'm going to do is make note of that, and I'm going to try to just budget that in for my February budget. Like when I do work on that, I'm going to just make sure I put $30 in addition for the bookmark challenge. So that is it for today's video. It was very fast paced. I apologize. I'm just really, pressed for time, but I appreciate you guys being here and always showing up. And yeah, say hi in the comments, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.